So today we're going to speak about the world. The world card in tarot is considered to be the whole universe, all in one card. So when you are doing readings, the world card indicates like a jackpot. You're getting everything what you want in your life. Now at the same time, from a spiritual perspective, the world card really represents Matrix, Maya Devi, Durga, Chamunda, Sodashi. So the world card depends what kind of deck you will get. The card number 21 will be always a lady, usually naked, half naked, and the idea of this card is like we are captured in this material world by the female beauty. That's one understanding. Another one is like the deity of this material world is Durga Devi. So she's running the whole show. And if you look closer, the deity of this material world really is Lalita Sundari, who's sitting on top of Mount Meru. And then again, if you look in the Shastras, the Brahma will tell you the mother of this universe is Chamunda. So all these different goddesses are here on this deck, on this card in Black Lotus Tarot. So yeah, that's the cards we're working with. Coming back to this. So what is the big deal with this card? How to understand it quickly? The idea of this card, it is a planet Saturn. And planet Saturn is the boss. Planet Saturn is running a show in the material world. No one can avoid Saturn influence. Saturn rules the time. Saturn rules the karma. Saturn rules reincarnation. Saturn rules all the limitations. Saturn rules all the discipline. And all the other things, it goes on and on. Usually things we're not very attracted to, right? But nevertheless, the Saturn will give us the reward after we have done the work. So this is the planet, the card, and the planet is Saturn. So on this card, on this Black Lotus Tarot, you can see symbol of Saturn here. Down here, she's holding, right next to her is a yantra. It's made to a cube, but it's a yantra from the Vedic world and from Rishi Gargamuni. So that system is Gargamuni. The Saturn corresponds to planet number 7. So Saturn. Same way you go like on a weekdays, you start from Sunday, the last day is Saturday, so it's a Saturn day. So as you know, all the whole world is worshipping Saturn. Now it's so obvious. It's all over the YouTube, you can see. But like originally, yes, all the Jewish people used to worship Saturn, still do. All the occult people, they worship Saturn. Saturn creates the limits and the rules and the boundaries. Saturn controls the soul in the material matrix, basically. So we are stuck here in this material matrix. Last time, I was speaking about the soul card, which is this one. So if you put it right next to it, you have the soul and you have the Saturn. And the soul is in this matrix looking at Durga Devi and is trying to enjoy her. At the same time, this is Rahu and this is Saturn. Rahu, Saturn and Ketu are considered to be a snake altogether. So they're coming from the same family. It is the same kind of energy, and the more you know about it, the more you understand the world. Next video we'll do the Ketu planet as well. But up to now, you can see how the soul is stuck in this material world. So that's the idea of the world card. There is a material gains, there is all kind of honors, everything that Saturn is giving over a long time is on this card. So when you making readings, everyday readings, it's indicating something very important, or it's indicating some great like result has come for your work. Saturn planet can be also seen as like a revelation of a deity, but in a material sense. Then on here, down below here, I wrote Katyayani mantra. So it is coded, but that, like, whenever you look at these cards down here on a black, there's all different kind of codes. These are mantras. So if you unlock them, you chant the mantra, you can access, and this can be like a portal. Yeah. So behind her, she's wearing a mask. Behind her is the symbol of Akash, a space, or Star of David, like people like to call it, like here. But if really it's used around the world, like we spoke before, and it's the idea that you create a beautiful space, and then you can make things in that space, and that space is created by the male and female energy combined together. Yeah. So triangle up and down, and then you got the cube, and there's something going on in that space. So the other symbols you see here, there is a lot of Mexican calendar, the New Age, what do they call it? Mayan calendar, yeah. Mayan culture, yeah. The Mayan New Age philosophy. Then on this side you have a tree of life. Yeah. So the whole world is controlled by this kind of magical system at the moment. Of course, there's many layers to it, but it is the most popular one, practiced by all the so-called elite. And then down here below, we got Capricorn sign, we got Aquarius sign. So Saturn rules Aquarius and Capricorn. Then she's wearing a checkerboard, like a cloth. So that means dealing with good and evil in this world and getting a reward after a long time and disciplined time. Then there is a famous Hebrew letter that all the Freemasons adore. It's the letter Tau. So it is here, right here. She's almost like holding her. So yeah, closing it together, closing it from spiritual perspective, there is a Bhagavad Gita verse. The verse is 15.7, and basically Krishna is telling that, where is this card? Soul. We are soul. All these living entities are suffering in this material world with the 6 senses. So we got 5 senses. We discussed the 5 elements. They correspond to the 5 senses. And then a 6th sense is called the mind. So we are stuck here in this matrix, in this material world. We're trying to enjoy it, trying to make a best deal out of it, while we are like a spiritual beings. So it's something like we're playing a video game. We have to kind of leave the TV behind in a way, yeah? But it takes time. So anyway, back to the verse on a world card. That's what Krishna is explaining. That we are stuck in this world. And even if this card comes and great rewards come, we might be still anxious and not feeling happy. So the question comes, what makes us happy? All right, see you next time. Ciao.